Oh, you're very welcome here to the Connacht GA Centre here for the Ted Webb Cup Final, which we have Galway City and West versus Roscommon here on a damp evening. But the sun is breaking through the clouds here with the sunlights on, and we're looking forward to what should be a great game of football. I'm joined here with Cathal Craig. Cathal, a man no stranger to we have Roscommon playing here, Cathal, and you probably know a few of these young lads here as well and seen them coming through. Ted Webb is a great tournament for young players coming through, isn't it?
Yes, a great level for the lads to be playing at here. I seen the Roscommon team beating the Galway North team last Friday evening, and they looked very impressive. And the other Galway team then also bet them by a goal in the last minute of the last day, so it should be a tight affair.
So we just have the two teams taking their places here. We have, as I said, Galway City and West there, and in goal with Conor Carroll from Ormore Mary. We have Sean Black, the Clifton Club. Full-back Owen Geraghty, Ormore Mary. We have Sam Keating from the Killallen Club. Half-back line then is Cian Devan of Mike Cullen. Cathal Sweeney, Sawtill Knocknacarra. Rory McSweeney of Kinvara make up the half-back line. Midfield, Paul Kelly from Mike Cullen. Aidan Halloran from Sawtill Knocknacarra. We're just underway here, and we'll get the rest of the teams, but it's Roscommon that have the ball. Would come to win that ball. Darren Murphy from St. Bridget's Club plays that ball, and Roscommon just builds slowly from the back. They play to their centre forward, and it's Liam Ormsby, the captain from St. Finef's Club, and he has the ball. He just recycles that back to the wing forward. And Robbie Dolan, a number of the St. Bridget's players here. There's a player just breaking forward here. It's the wing back. It's number 5, and he's hopefully going to get on the end of this. But yes, he has the ball there, number 5, and it's Kieran Quinn bearing down on goal, left-footed, and just off balance as he hit that. But a good move there, Carl. A good fast move there from Roscommon.
Yeah, a great switch of the play into full forward, and Kieran Quinn made a great run. He lost his marker and unfortunately went wide.
So our first wide of the game there, and we're just have seconds of the game here, and the ball is put out long, and it's a Roscommon defender that's out first, gets that ball up first time. Greasy conditions here. It's the cornerback that has it now, Keelan Gunning, who has it from St. Cronan's Club. He plays it to the big midfielder, big number 9 there, Shane Gunning, and it's Roscommon just under pressure there from the Galway City and West team, but it's going to be a foul, and it's going to be a free to Roscommon. They play the ball quick again into the centre forward. He's out in front, but it's the centre back from Galway, Cathal Sweeney, Sawtill Knocknacarra, that gets his hand there, and it's Galway now who get their chance to attack. Wing forward in acres of space there, Ryan Monaghan from the Uachtarard Club, Matthew Clancy's club. Matthew Clancy, who used to play for Galway, and it's the Uachtarard Club, and he feeds that ball out, and it's put into the full forward berth there. It's the corner forward that's in there, just palms that Oisin Gormley, but the ball comes out loose. Roscommon win that ball, the corner back with the ball, and it's Cathal Brogan from Strokestown, and Roscommon start to build again, and we have the number 5 here who seems to like raiding down the wing. We're only a minute or two in. This is his second time raiding down the wing there. That's number 5 from Kieran Quinn. Puts the ball inside, and that ball is loose again, and it's a centre back from Galway who has that, Cathal Sweeney. Cathal Sweeney seen a bit of the ball here. He just fist passed that down, and Galway going to bring through the half back line, and Rory McSweeney here from the Kinvara Club, and he plays that ball here to the midfielder. He just ships a heavy tackle there, but gets the ball off and gets that quick ball, just a little dink down in front of the corner forward, takes the ball again himself. Is he going to have a shot? Bearing down on goal, 14 yards out, he's going to have a shot, but that's straight into the Roscommon keeper's hands, and that's Daniel Conley, and just Roscommon are going to living on their nerves here again. They look to their wing back. They again look to Kieran Quinn. They start to build again. The midfielder, number 9, Shane Conan from Bridges Club. He turns back inside, checks back inside. He's forced to go back into his centre back, and Roscommon just a little hand pass here. They seem to move in this ball. It's a feature of this game so far. The ball is moving very, very quickly into the full forward there. Jason Dury from the Aero Club. He just slips, gets to his feet again. There's a man inside. He plays it inside the corner forward there. Looks as if he was going to shoot, but just plays that back out again to the other corner forward, number 15, and that's a good score, and that's James Fitzpatrick. Great score from the Oran Club.
Yeah, great bit of interplay there between the forwards. I suppose probably the first ball that has stuck in either of the forward lines. It has been raining here for the majority of the day, so the conditions are quite hard for players, and it's hard for the ball to stick.
Yeah, so we just have a couple of minutes gone here. It's the wing back from Galway, number 7, Rory McSweeney from Kinvara. He's breaking forward. Little hand pass, but it doesn't go to hand there, and Roscommon turn this over. They turn over a few attacks here for Galway already. They seem to have a foothold in this game. It's 1 point to Roscommon, no score to go. A big high ball in, and it's a Galway hand that gets to that, and it's a centre back from Galway that breaks with it. Centre back from Galway, that's Cathal Sweeney. Cathal Sweeney plays that ball down long again. Galway seem to want to let the ball do the work here, putting it down long into the corner at the full forward. It's Owen Teenan with the ball. Saw across Hill Knocknacarra, beats his man. He looks for help. He has the corner forward outside him and gives the ball out to Oisín Gormley. Oisín Gormley going to take this on, but it's into the Roscommon keeper's hand. That's the second time for Galway. They put it in. Daniel Connolly from the Tusk Lord Edwards club, and they just build it out here to the wing, and they're going to switch the play, but that's the loose ball. That's not a great ball. Intercepted. The Galway wing forward, Donald O'Shea. Donald toe taps that, looks for his midfielder inside. He cuts inside his man, but he runs into traffic there, gives it to the centre forward, Ina McCormack from Oncaharua. Ina just plays it back out to the midfielder again, and it's Galway just patient build up here. They're not going to lose the ball, just jinx inside their man, and there could be a shot here. There's under pressure there, the number 15, and that goes to the left and wide, but that's better from Galway, Carl.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose they capitalised there on a loose ball out from the Roscommon midfielder. It's a lot of the play going into the middle, but they got it out to the wing and a good score.
Great stuff, voice there of Carl Craig here, and we're here in Bacon in the Connacht GA Centre, and we're enjoying a very good game here. It's 1 point to Roscommon, no score to Galway. This is the Ted Webb Cup Final. Ted Webb, named in memory of the former Mayo player and Ballyhaunis player. Ted Webb, who was a member of the 1974 Mayo under-21 team and a part of the panel as well. Galway have the ball. They play that ball in deep into their full forward line again. This seems to be a tactic there. It's into Owen Tierney. He lays the ball out there to the onrushing wing forward as number 10 Ryan Monaghan just playing ducks and drakes there with his man, gets that ball inside, and this is better. Ryan Monaghan's going to take on the shot right footed, and that looks good from over here, and that is good, and that's a point apiece here just after about 5 minutes play, and that's a good well worked score there.
Really good from Ryan Monaghan there. Won a great ball, give the pass and went again and tapped the ball over from 25 yards.
Excellent score there with about 5 minutes gone here, so it's a point apiece there, and we have a good score there from Ryan Monaghan there with that last score, so a point apiece, and ball goes out around here to the half back line here. It's the number 5 for Roscommon having a good game here today, Kieran Quinn, and he wins that break, and it just helps Roscommon get past the 45 and into the halfway line, just passing up halfway line here into the wing forward. He gets out in front of his man, just takes a little toe tap there. That's Charlie Carty. Oh, Charlie, a poor ball from Charlie. Did all the hard work, but just a poor ball in, a bit of a loose pass. It allows Galway just to start building again. It's Aidan Halloran from the club, passes the halfway line. Aidan puts that ball in there, just nearly met its man there. Just fingertip stuff there, but it's Roscommon. It's the yellow bellies that have the ball, and it's the yellow bellies that come out with the ball. And Roscommon are very, very good at turning over this ball. About 6 minutes gone in this game here, a point apiece. Great crowd here. Pitch in excellent condition, as Carl was saying there. The rain has been falling all day, making conditions difficult, but at the moment the rain is staying away, and we're treated to some very good football here. Centre forward for Roscommon, Lee Morrisby, captain, making the captain's part there. He's just toe tapping that. He's under pressure from the big Galway midfielder, just gets a hand in there, but he's going to have a shot, captain, and it's into the Galway goalie's hand, and it's Conor Carroll, Omar Murray outside Galway City there with the ball, and he looks to find number 21. That is with the substitute Irda O'Sullivan from the Barna club, who came in there for number 15 Shane O'Donnell from the Clonborough club. And it's Galway, which we just think they were coming out of defence, but again just a loose pass, and it is the conditions here. There's a strong enough breeze here, seems to be favouring Roscommon at the moment, even though it's kind of coming across pitch, but it's Roscommon centre back that has that ball, and that's Jonathan Hester coming through there. He seems to be pulled, referee agrees, and it's going to be a free to Roscommon. Very good fast flowing football. Good.
Yeah, it's teams are trying to play the ball long.
Going to battle in there with the full-back Roscommon, Daniel Farrell, and it's Darren that comes out on top here from the Pádraig Pearce's club, gets that ball out to his wing forward, takes it again, and then looks for the number 9 again, to Shane Conan, St. Bridges, who just keeps the ball moving, keeps it going through the hands. The other big midfielder just coming off the shoulder here, and this is good from Roscommon. Darren Murray just held up there, ball goes to ground, but he gets that ball back up again. This is good, but the ball seems to be robbed here, robbed legally so there. It looked like it might have been pulled out of the man's hands, but the referee says no, and that was Daniel Farrell, the full back for Galway. That was Owen Geraghty who robbed that ball, and it set up this attack nicely. It goes right down to the number 10 Ryan Monaghan, 1 point to his name so far. The Ukes Gerard man looks for his centre forward, gives it out to him. Ian McCormack on Caharua, looks at the midfielder of Galway. This is patient, they're going for the long build up. Roscommon have men back, and this is a great shot in, but the keeper does very well there. Daniel Connolly from Tusk Lord Edwards, a great keeper. Good hands there, Carl, from the keeper.
Yeah, there was a little slip just when he got it. I thought the full forward was going to get it, but he recouped it and got it out to his defenders. Very good play.
Good play here, the voice of Cathal Craig there, and this we're streaming this live on YouTube with great facility down here in the Connacht GEA Centre, and these games are being streamed live, and this is the Ted Webb Cup Final. We have about 10 minutes, just coming up on 10 minutes gone in this game, and it's 2 points for Roscommon, 1 point to Galway. That's a good ball, played deep inside into the corner forward, number 13, Owen Derwin with St. Bridges again, and he's taken on his man. He's been fouled there. The centre back from Galway just came across him, left the hand in there. Cathal Sweeney deemed to have fouled him. Cathal Sweeney, Salthill Knocknacara club, and he's deemed to have left the hand in there, and it's a foul. And this should be, it's a little bit out and to the right of the posts. There's a bit of a breeze here. I won't say it's going to be easy because it's just the conditions here, but it's going to be the number 11 for Roscommon, Liam Ormsby, the captain, and he's going to take this. And again, normally you would say maybe left-footed that this should be a banker, but he's the breeze is kind of coming across in front of him, and it's wet conditions, but no, he puts that over the bar. That's an excellent score from the captain there, and that's 1 point from him. He gets off the mark today. That's 3 points to Roscommon, and that's one point to Galway in City and West. I think the scoreboard might have it just wrong down there if you're looking online, but it's 3 points to Roscommon, and it's 1 point to Galway City and West. So we're just looking at this here. Sorry, 2 points. Yes, Cathal Sweeney, we have it there. I think that's right now. So we have it here, number 7 for Galway. Galway working through the players, getting the ball, just a little ding forward, just stays inside. There's the corner back, Keelan Gunning, this fouled his man there, and that's going to be a free in. Going to be a free in here. Number 9 from Galway has the ball, and that's Aidan Halloran. Plays that ball deep in there. Watch this ball, the number 13. He's just playing ducks and drakes there. Plays the ball right out again to the midfielder. Yeah, Dara Murray. Dara Murray takes that ball on there. There, just that little dink. Oh, now we're looking at that. The centre back. Good shot. He goes for it, but that's going to the left and wide. So another wide there for Galway. Just been a bit wasteful here at the moment. Roscommon to the 4 here. We have the scoreboard right now there. We have friends here from Shannon side FM beside us here looking after the scoreboard for us, so that's great to see. And the score is 3 points to 1 there. A little bit of confusion, but we have the score right now, 3 points to 1, and it's Roscommon they're building again. Galway wasteful with a few chances there. Roscommon being slightly the better team so far. They've been more economical with the ball, and they've less turnovers. They've turned over Galway time and time again in the tackle. This is the corner back come forward for Roscommon. It's Cathal Brogan. Cathal Brogan strokes down, lays the ball inside to the full forward. He's been showing well today. Jason Dory, or Park Club. He's shipped a heavy tackle there. It's Galway just turned that ball over, but that's a loose ball again out to the corner back. Cathal Brogan, who stayed up with the attack, wins that ball, but that's loose again. It's just the conditions here. It's very heavy here. The ground is very heavy. The ball is very slippery, and it's just leading to a few loose passes here. But this is a very good spectacle game, and Carl, it's kind of settled into it now a bit. Roscommon just probably being a bit cuter here and making better of the chances, really.
Yeah, they've controlled a lot of the game, I suppose, so far. Dara Murray and Shane Conan in the middle of the field have played quite well. Cathal Brogan, cornerback, has been involved in a lot of play. Got forward there and put in a good pass. But I suppose both teams are trying to play a lot of long kick passing, which in the conditions mightn't be just suitable. The forwards are finding it hard to hold on to the ball, and a great score there from Galway.
Yeah, great score there. It's the number 21 for Galway. That's Iarla O'Sullivan, who wasn't down to start, but he's making up. He started, and he's certainly having an impact on this game. So that's a point for Galway. Iarla O'Sullivan, the Barna club, and that's 3 points to 2. And we have just about 13 minutes or so gone here. Big long ball out here again. Roscommon keeper puts it out there, but it's a Galway hand that gets to it, and it's the wing forward for Galway. It's Donal O'Shea, right-footed, right down the other side of the pitch. And he switches the play over to the full forward, who's showing well today. Owen Tinney, Salthill Knocknacara. Owen's going to take on his man here. Can he switch it? He switches inside again to Iarla. Iarla's going to take this on. Could it be a goal? No. And what a great save, Carl. Great save there from Daniel Conley, which looked like a certain goal.
Yeah, it was a great bit of interplay to get one-on-one, but the keeper pulled off a massive save there. That could have been a game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. This looks like it's going to be a tight game. There's only a point in it here after about 13, 14 minutes of play, and them chances need to be taken from a Galway's point of view. And 1-on-1 with the keeper, and what a fantastic save there from Daniel Connolly, the Tusk Lord Edward club. And he certainly is looking steady between. He's caught a few balls under the crossbar as well too, having a good game. This is going to be taken, the 50 is going to be taken. Aidan McCormick from Oncararua. He's going to take this into a strong breeze, right-footed. He catches that well, but it doesn't look like it. It has the distance, but doesn't have the accuracy. And it's Galway just going to. It's going to be a Roscommon kick out again, but Galway just need to be taking them chances, Cathal. There's a goal, maybe an impossible point.
Yeah, and I suppose from the last evening when I seen Roscommon playing Galway North got 2 goals there when the last evening when they ran at the Roscommon defence, and they opened them up there again. So Roscommon want to close up the centre of defence.
It's absolutely ball out around the middle again. Roscommon ball wins that. The wing back again, who's been very good. Kieran Quinn plays that ball down, right footed, right down along the sideline. Plays it to the wing forward. Charlie puts that ball into the full forward. They're playing direct football here in Roscommon, so they are putting it into the full forward, out to the centre forward. Feeds it out. Liam Ormsby again. Liam Ormsby going to take this on. Unlucky from Liam. He has a point from a free so far today, but that's just he's not going to add to his total with that kick there just a moment. But that's very good from Roscommon. Won it at midfield. The wing back just played it down the wing into the full forward and out again to Liam Ormsby, and that's some good play. It's going to be the Galway keeper who's going to start this attack. Conor Carroll, Ormore Murray puts it out around the middle, finds a Galway man, finds that Irla O'Sullivan, who's had a point to his name, who's having a good game today, covering a lot of ground. Gives it over to the wing forward, Donald O'Shea breaks the halfway line, and he's just looking for a little bit of support. That support comes from the corner forward. Number 15 pops this ball in, long ball in here. There could be a chance here, there could be a goal on here. Bedlam is pinging around there, and there's a goal. It looked dangerous when it went in there. It's Owen Tinney, the Salthill Knocknacarra club. It was just floated in there. It wasn't dealt with between the keeper and the defender. It wasn't dealt with, and maybe a soft goal, Cathal, but there was something coming there.
Yeah, as we mentioned there a few minutes ago, Roscommon were a small bit vulnerable in defence. The last attack they were probably lucky not to concede a goal as well. A long high ball in, and I suppose Galway probably got a bit lucky with the touch, but they're starting to get a small bit of grip around the middle here. Number 8, Paul Kelly, is starting to have an influence on the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Galway just seem to be getting a foothold, as Cathal was saying, around the middle there. And even though Roscommon have played a lot of the football here, but it's Galway that are ahead here. It's 1 goal and 2 points to Galway City and West team, and it's 3 points to Roscommon. So a 2-point game here, and we have about. We're about 20 minutes gone here. The ball is just one down there from Roscommon. They're just going to broke that ball down. That was well worked here. And it's the midfielder from Roscommon that has that ball. Number 9, Shane Cunan. Plays that ball into the captain, Ormsby. Ormsby just fails to hold on. He had 2 Galway men snapping at his heels around there. They Galway win the ball, and they're going to start breaking. It seems to be momentum has just shifted here a little bit to Galway, and Galway playing in their white and maroon chain strip. Plays that ball in again to the full forward line. This is how they got the last goal. Big ball in. The full forward that has it. Owen Tinney. A goal to his name here. The confidence is high. He's going to take a shot on, but no. The referee is going to pull it back there. It's going to be a free, and it's going to be for a free call from a very scoreable position. But again, it just came from Roscommon having the possession. Long kick pass, as you said there, and just being turned over again.
Yeah, the forwards on both sides are finding it hard to make the ball stick. Galway seem to be pulling out a lot of the forward, and they're isolating Owen Tinney inside. He got the goal, the goal there, and he also won that free there. Could have been a goal again. So Roscommon, when the long ball is put in 1-on-1 there, they're in trouble. And he pops that ball over the bar.
The point there for Galway, so a 3-point game here. It's the number 13 that pops that over. That's Oisin Gormley from the Barna club, so he's a point. He opens his account today, and that's a good score. So we're looking at the scoreboard here. It's 1 goal and 3 points to Galway City and West. Roscommon 3 points. Webb Cup Final here, and this has been streamed on YouTube. The final has been streamed here from the St. GA Centre here in Bacon in Mayo, and it's Roscommon that have the ball. They just come past their own 45-yard line, coming up to the halfway line there. There's a free. The referee's letting the game go. There has been a few frees due to conditions and as much as everything else, but he's let the game go. It's a wing back, Kieran Quinn, who likes to raid forward as he does so time and time again. That's a good ball in, and the keeper comes. He doesn't really deal with it with any confidence like that. The ball's pinging out there. Comes to the corner forward. It's going to get the shot off there. But that looks like, yes, it's gone over the bar, and that's number 13 that got that, and that's Owen Derwin, St. Bridges Club, and that was just called. It just like for a second that there could have been a goal on there.
Yeah, Kieran Quinn put a great ball into the wing forward on the far side there. The keeper had to come and deal with it, but didn't capture it fully, and Owen Derwin then popped it over the bar.
Yeah, the wing back for Roscommon there, Kieran Quinn, has been very much to the fore here, getting forward, defending and turning defence into attack here. He's been very, very impressive so far in the opening half. But it's Galway that have that ball. They've just passed, they've just gone into the Roscommon half. Play that ball out to the wing, that could have been intercepted. Roscommon hand got in, but just didn't get in there enough. It's back to the midfielder, big midfielder, Paul Kelly there. Cahill was saying he's having a big imprint in this game, and he certainly is. He seems to be the go-to guy with all the attacks. But Galway have to come. Maybe they have to come back to go forward. No, but there's no Roscommon man getting a hand in here, and it's open up in front of them here. It's the corner forward is Oisin Gormley. Oisin Gormley with the free just a few minutes ago there, looking for a bit of help outside. The wing forward outside is going to be, he winds up. This is a big shot here. It's in around the house. Is it going to be dealt with? It looks like the Roscommon keeper has that. He's going to deal with that. It's Daniel Connolly coming out with the ball. He's going to put boot to ball, put it out there. He's looking for a Roscommon jersey, but there's two Galway men around Roscommon. The Galway men are always going to win that battle there, 2-on-1. And again places to Kelly. Kelly, is he going to wind up? Is he going to take this on? No, little pass inside, just shovels it inside there. He looks for the ball again, but Roscommon have the men back here. He's trying to break the tackle. Back to Iarla O'Sullivan. Iarla O'Sullivan takes that shot on, and that's going to be a point there. Going to be a point, but we're looking across the way. The linesman has flagged something here. He's trying to get the referee's attention here, so we're not sure if that's going to go down for a score. We're just going to see here. Wait for a second. Let's see this develop here. But he's certainly, the linesman is talking to the referee there now. Whether the ball, I don't know if there was an incident off the ball. Cahill, you didn't see anything there?
Yeah, I think number 12 on the far side for Roscommon was checked on his run there by the Galway defender. So I'd say he'll be lucky here if he doesn't get a black card.
So they called it back there. So I think the score does stand as we see it. I think that's the second one there for Iarla. He wasn't supposed to start here, but he does start, and he's got his second score so far today. But we're just looking to see what's happened. Roscommon officials beside me are asking, does the point still stand? But he's gone up to talk. He seems to have allowed the score. We're just looking at it here. A little bit of confusion here. He seems to have allowed the score. He's gone up to talk to the man. We're not sure. We're just waiting here. Oh, look at that. That's a red card. That's a red card. Red card for number 5 for Galway. And as Cahill said here beside me, he seemed to check across, but obviously, Cahill, there must have been a little bit more in it.
Yeah, I just seen it from the side. I didn't see the whole thing now. I didn't think there was a strike connection or anything like that. And number 12, who was involved in the same incident, got a black card, so maybe something else happened afterwards.
Yeah, so just looking, the referee is looking. The referee was going down inside. We're still wondering whether this point is counted. I presume it is now at this stage. He hasn't indicated. Point seems to be counted. We're looking at it, yeah. So, no, he didn't cancel the point. They're saying here beside us. So we're looking at the scoreboard here. It's Galway 1 goal and 4 points. It's Roscommon 4 points, 1 goal in it. Going to be Roscommon. There's a bit of a play there, and we just didn't see that off the ball, but it's resulted in a black card for Roscommon for their number 12. It's Robbie Dolan that's come off, St. Bridget's club, and there's a sending off then on the Galway team. It's Keane Devan from the Mike Cullen club, but it's Galway on the attack here. They're corner forward, bearing down the goal. Oisin Gormley, is he going to take a shot here? Going to take a shot, and that's back of the net. This game, you just can't take your eyes off it for a second. Big, long delay there. But the Roscommon players were just caught napping there, but it's the corner forward. It's Oisin Gormley that got in for a goal there, Cahill.
Yeah, Roscommon went to go across their own on the full back line, gave a bad hand pass and was intercepted, and Galway were very good when they run out for Roscommon. Yeah,
this game just seems to have taken a different complexion here. It was Roscommon that started the better for the first 15 minutes or so, but it's very much the Galway men, the tribesmen that are on top here, the men from the city and west in Galway, and they're very much on top here. It's 2 goals and 4 points to Roscommon's 4 points, so there's 2 goals in it. Galway attack again, and Roscommon might be looking just for the half-time whistle to come soon, which will be coming very soon, and ball bundled out over the sideline. It's going to be a Roscommon ball. They need a score or 2 maybe before half-time just to really go in and settle themselves for half-time. It's their big number 9 there, Shane Conan, plays that ball in good and high there, but it's Galway that seems to be on the top in every department here at the moment, and the referee indicates it's going to be a free to Galway. And Galway are trying to slow things down here. We have one of their mentors here in front of us just trying to slow things down, but it's not slowed down. It's Roscommon that have the ball. They're going to quicken things up. They want to score here before half time. They want to score. They want 2 scores. Their captain, left-footed, takes this shot on and just goes to the left and wide. But Cahill, you were saying Roscommon just need a score or 2 here to settle things.
Yeah, definitely. They started off really well for the first 5, maybe 10 minutes, but particularly around the middle of the field. But Galway have really got to grips with them there, and Roscommon, that's the first attack they've had for the guts of 5 minutes. So they probably just need to get a point here to settle things down.
Just be a different dressing room if they could get a score or two maybe before they go in at half time. But if it Galway they get the score or two, you'd fear there's 2 goals in this game, even at this very early stage like that. Galway look very dominant at the moment, even though Roscommon had started and looked the better of the 2 teams in the early exchanges. But it's Galway that come out of their own half back line. It's their wing forward who's dropped way back there. It's Donald O'Shea. Donald takes on that ball. He's looking for help. He's wing forward in front, but he just has to go back to come forward. They've on their support there with this Galway team, and that has been a feature of this game. Aidan Halloran with the ball there, gives it on to the cornerback, and the number 4 there, the cornerback, Sam Keating. Sam Keating again finds a man back to the and that's a loose ball there, and this might just allow Roscommon just to build again. Roscommon have that ball again, and the referee's going to stop it. There seems to be just a clash. I think the ball went in, and there seems to be a ball off the head of the number 5, I think it is, for Roscommon, Kieran Quinn, who was having such a great game. And we're just looking at the referee's going to let them have a chance here, and we're just getting some. Earl O'Sullivan from the Barna Club, he's a member, he's Galway City in West Panel. His parents Barry and Denise are in Valencia at the moment, watching live on their phones. Well, I tell you, Earl's having a great game. Wasn't down to start here, but if you're watching live on your phones, he's got a couple of scores here already. He's been playing some great stuff here, and it's from a Galway point of view, you'll be very happy sitting in Valencia watching this live on your phone, and you might be having a drink. So far, things seem to be going your way. 2 goals and 4 points to 4 points in favour of the Galway, the men from the City and West. Now we just have a bit of a stoppage here. There's going to be a substitute. There's going to be number 19 for the Roscommon team. Number 19, David Wynn for Ballynamina, is coming in. We just see the man who's gone off there is the number 4. The cornerback is just gone off there, Keelan Gunning, and the number 19 is on there for him. So just a little change for Roscommon running out the bench, coming close to half time here. Roscommon on the attack again, just gone past the Galway halfway line. They think that ball inside to the corner 4. Corner 4 is out in front there. He's going to try and get past his man. He does so, plays the ball inside, but again it just doesn't find Roscommon hands. Ball is loose, and it's going to be a free in. There's a loose ball there, but it worked out. I think it was the number 14 that went down on that. Number 14 for Roscommon went down, and Jason Dory from there wins a free. And Carl, this should be a free, and it's badly needed score for Roscommon.
Yeah, it was a well-deserved free. Roscommon really need to get this over, because they haven't really been in the game the last 10 minutes. So Liam Ormsby taking it and strokes it over the bar. Good score.
That's a second pointed free there from the captain there, and that's Liam Ormsby, and he's just keeping Roscommon in this game now at the moment. And very important for Roscommon to get the last score or two before half time, just to get the confidence back up there. They suffered a bit of an onslaught from a Galway team there with the 2 goals, but this is better from Roscommon. They seem to have stemmed the tide here. Ball comes out here. It's Roscommon again who's out in front. It's their wing forward. It's Charlie Caffrey who has the ball. Plays the ball into the corner there, and there's going to be another free here. Always in discipline there. It is the number 10. It's Charlie Carthy, the Oran Club. He was brought to ground there. Roscommon take this quick and turn his man inside. I think it's a foot forward. There's going to be a shot off here, and it's off the upright, and it's out. It hasn't gone out of play. It's a Galway man that's gone down with it. The Galway man has gone down. It's Earl O'Sullivan that's gone down to that ball. He's right back at the cornerback position. Plays that across the middle, and it's the Galway full-back that's going to come out with this ball. Galway full-back, Owen Geraghty from the Owen Mary Club. There's a free given, and Galway just breathe a sigh of relief there, because after Roscommon had got that point, they just rattled the upright there, and Carl, that would have made a huge difference that gone in.
Yeah, I suppose Roscommon took a quick free there. They were in quite a decent position, maybe 20 yards out. They might have been better off if they just try and take the score. That would have been 2 scores in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just about stopping Galway's momentum now, and as you rightly say, 2 points in a row there. There's always the tendency to go for goals, but it's very early to do that. We're just coming up on half time here. Roscommon, it's far side of the pitch, directly across from us here on the halfway line, but Roscommon are turnover. It's Galway that are coming in. They want to finish strongly in the half. It's their centre forward, though. That's a heavy hit. That's a good hit from a Roscommon point of view. Aidan McCormick has stood up there. The Carrua man, he felt that, so he did. Plays it back to his centre back, Cathal Sweeney. Dinks that into the other side of the pitch, right down into the corner, and it's Galway just going to build here through their centre forward, Aidan McCormick. Aidan just takes on his man, is forced to come back out. He's going outside the boot, he's dinking that one across the full forward. That's in there, but it's that full back from Roscommon that wins that ball. Darren Farrell, Porrick Pearson's club, and Roscommon now, you can hear their mentors and everything urging them on here. It's Roscommon that want to finish strongly here. They're just getting out past their 45-yard line. This is tight. This is good attacking or defending from Galway. They're not letting the Roscommon out past the 45-yard. Nothing's getting out too easy today, but it's Roscommon that have the ball. Their full forward who's showing very well today, Jason Dory plays that ball inside. This could be good from Roscommon point of view. 3 or 4 Galway men around. Is it going to be a free out? No, it's not. It's Roscommon. They're going to build again, but over to the full forward that has it there, and that's Jason Dory. Jason Dory goes down the ball. He's 25 yards out. He's looking to one of the substitutes. The substitute is going to take that on. Oh, that's a good score. That's a good score from the substitute. I think that's number 21 we have there, and that's Enda Crawley from the Aero Club. Cahill, very good score.
Yeah, some good win. James Fitzpatrick won the ball there and gave it out to Jason Durley, and then Crawley got a nice score. Roscommon needed that now to get back into the game. There's four points in it, and Galway probably deserved the 4-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely. But them last two scores have been vital for Roscommon point of view. We're nearly just ticking down the minutes here, very close to half time, and great crowd here, and we're really enjoying this game. This is a very good game. There's two teams going at it hammer and tongs, but a very good game. 2 goals and 4 points to Galway City and West, and it's 6 points to Roscommon. It's Galway that win the ball here. Their centre back having a very good game here. Centre back Cahill Sweeney. Cahill Sweeney as the tackles are coming in. He gets the ball off. That's great support play. Galway point of view. Ryan Monaghan. Ryan Monaghan's going to checks inside. Right footed. Looks for somebody coming on the burst there. Is there centre forward coming on the burst? Aina McCormick. Aina's going to take the shot on. Right footed. It's a good score from Aina McCormick. Just when we thought Roscommon were getting a foothold back into the game. And that's Aina McCormick. And I think we have, looking at Aina there, he has, maybe that's his first point from today. Yeah, first point from Aina McCormick today. That's a good score from a Galway point of view.
Yeah, great build-up play here in front of us. A lot of pace in it. When they put direct ball into the full back line here for Roscommon, and when they run fast at them, the Roscommon defence in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that seems what both teams are doing. They're using the full forward line. They're letting the ball in pace, but Galway getting a bit more dividends out of it, obviously with the 2 goals here. So 2 goals and 5 points to Galway, 6 points to Roscommon. Ball down in the corner back position, just coming out through the half back line there. It's through the big midfielder Shane Conan for Roscommon. He's taking that ball on. He just lays that ball into centre forward. Centre forward, who has it? Liam Ormsby. Liam Ormsby, and just keeps this ball moving into the corner forward. And Roscommon, this is better from Roscommon. The corner forward is going to take on his man. It's James Fitzpatrick taking on his man over the far side of the pitch there. He's making yards here. He's into about 25 yards out. He's going to take the shot, right footed, and that's a great little score there. That's James Fitzpatrick with that score. That's a great score for James.
Yeah, that was a brilliant ball. Shane Conan gave him a ball down the line, and he took on his man and bet him twice and put it over the bar from 30 yards. That was a brilliant score.
7 points Roscommon. That was a great score, great little score there. He took it on, he backed himself, and he put it over the bar. So just backing over, this game has gone. Besides them 2 goals, it's been a very evenly contested game. As we're coming on the attack here again, they're corner forward, played that ball in, and just one too many times that's happened from a Roscommon point of view, where they're just in a very dangerous position. The ball just doesn't go to hand. It's a big looping ball that's put in there that's easy for a defender to cut out, and it's going to be Roscommon that's going to be spoken to here. Maybe a little bit of frustration, but we're looking at the game very close to half time now here, and he's got a yellow card, I think it is, when we look at it here. Yellow card, so get that down there, and yeah, yellow cards at the referee. He has already sent off a man for Roscommon, or sent off a man for Galway, and a black card as well there for Roscommon. So half time here, which has been very enjoyable half. It's Galway 2 goals and 5 points, Roscommon 7 points. All in all, Carl, very enjoyable half. Roscommon seemed to start the brighter, but Galway, after 10 minutes, Galway really took over.
Yeah, Roscommon took a foothold in the midfield for the first maybe 7 or 8 minutes, but Galway really got to grips with them then. And they started putting in some long high ball and running at the Roscommon defence, and had them in a lot of trouble there. You know, like Roscommon were 4-1 up at there at one stage, and then they got the 2 goals and swung it to go 6 points up. But Roscommon got the last maybe 7 or 8 minutes there again. Roscommon have came back into the game, but they've given themselves a lot to do with Galway 4 points up.
Excellent crowd here in the GEA Centre here in Bacon, and it's the Ted Webb Cup Final here just at half time. Score is, you come back to the second half, of the score at the half time is 2 goals and 5 points to Galway City and West. Roscommon 7 points. back here with the second half. Just 5 seconds underway. It's Galway that have won that kick out, and they're going forward here. This could be a good score from Galway point of view straight off, but no, the ball has gone to ground here. It's the big midfielder for Galway that has that ball. It's Aidan Halloran coming in from the corner flag. He's played that ball across, but it's one of the substitutes that's come on there for Roscommon. It's number 17, Niall Moran from Strokestown. Niall Moran that intercepts that, and he dinks that ball out there. He's looking for the return, but the ball is on the ground here. Roscommon, Galway win that back. Their centre forward tries to go down that ball, but it's back again to that number 17, Niall Moran, Strokestown club. He must have come on there at half time, but Niall goes past the halfway line, plays that into to another yellow jersey there, and it's Roscommon they're going to build. They're coming out here with purpose, and they're just coming past the 45-yard line here. It's the number 7 for Roscommon, the wing back, Jack Lohan. Jack Lohan plays that ball in. This looks good from Roscommon point of view. Could he get a shot off here at corner forward? There could be a goal on here. Great shot. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal. What a goal. I think it's the full forward. I think it's back to that number 14. It's Jason Dury from Éire Óg, who looked dangerous all the first half, Colin.
Yeah, great pass from the wing forward there into I think it was, he gave it into Owen Derwin, who passed it on to Jason Dury, and a super finish into the bottom left corner.
Absolutely, Roscommon come out here with purpose here. They were down at half time. It was 2-5 to 7 points at half time, but it's 1-7 now. Roscommon are on the attack again. They're giving it over to the number 21. He's coming through, big man coming through. Back to that full forward again, who just after getting the goal there. Oh, it's a wayward shot. Maybe the confidence was way up, but he really should have recycled that. But Roscommon coming out here and starting with a lot of intent here. And the number 21 there, Enda Crawley, that was involved in that move. Big Enda Crawley there was involved in that move. Laid it off to the full forward, and after scoring a goal there, he decided to back himself up. Maybe he should have just relayed that ball out, but it's Galway that are going to restart this. We haven't even 2 minutes on the clock here. It's Conor Carroll from Ormore Mary Club. He's kicking this. The darkness has come down here. It's a cold enough September evening here, Friday evening, and it's Roscommon that are just warming things up here. It's their number 22 that's on, number 22 that's there, Aaron McDermott that's in. Aaron McDermott just laying that ball back to the midfielder, and it's just Roscommon are going to build here again. There's a sense of purpose about this Roscommon team now, and they're just going to take this fight to Galway. They've got a goal here, possibly should have a point there. There's a shot coming in here again. It's just a little bit wasteful for Roscommon. That's their centre forward, that's Liam Ormsby, who has a couple of points to his name here from frees, but maybe just maybe Roscommon just need to settle down a little bit here.
Yeah, they've really started with a high intensity in the second half, and Jason Fitzpatrick has set up a couple of great scoring chances, but I suppose the last two chances were definitely within the scoring D there, and they probably should have another 2 points on the board.
Absolutely, a great start from Roscommon. Now Galway are going to have to reply here. They're just getting past the halfway line here, and there's just a man coming on there. It's Paul Kelly that's coming on there, just coming off the shoulder, taking that at pace. But Roscommon have men back. Ball is going to be played right across here. It's a ball that hasn't been dealt with in the past. Big high ball in to the corner forward, and that looks like it could be a good score, and that looks like it's just going to sneak inside the post. That's number 13 for Galway, and that's Oisin Gormley for Galway, and he had a goal and a point to his name. That make that a goal and 2 points to his name, and that's a nice little score from Oisin Gormley.
Yeah, Paul Kelly got the ball there on the far side, and I suppose he put a spectacular enough ball over there to Oisin Gormley. It wasn't dealt with that well in the Roscommon defence, and Oisin picked it up and slotted over the bar. Galway on the attack here now again.
Here on the attack, yeah, just as we have, it's the centre forward, number 11, and that looks like it's just going to go over. Yeah, just sneaks inside the post again. That's another great score there from a Galway point of view, and that's Éanna McCormick on Caharua Club, and that's his second, I think, of the day. So that's a good response from Galway. They hit early there with a goal from Roscommon just after half time, but there's a goal back in between it again. It's Galway City and West, 2 goals and 7 points. Roscommon 1 goal and 7 points, and the Galway men, the tribesmen, have responded to that goal here, and it's all to play for here. Final at Ted Webb, 2017 final, the Ted Webb Cup. Great crowd here, as you can see if you're watching this online. Great crowd the far side of the pitch here from where we're standing, and they're enjoying this game and they're getting into it. You can hear them shouting on their two teams there. Roscommon that have the ball there, goes to their midfielder there, who's seen a lot of the play there, and that's Shane Conan. Shane Conan gets that ball, but it doesn't go to hand. Galway just turn this over again, and Galway are just going to build slowly. That number 12, he has covered every blade of grass. Donald O'Shea saw it to Knocknacarra, plays that ball out the wing, looks for that ball again, little decoy run there, but he doesn't get the ball this time. It's the other wing forward, cuts inside his man there. Is he fouled? The referee says he is. Hand left on the shoulder there, and that's the number 10 for Galway, who had a bit of pace about him. Ryan Monaghan, Uachtar Club, and just himself and the other wing forward, Donald O'Shea, they're just linking well together. Donald O'Shea, Ryan Monaghan linking well together, and they fashioned a free there from pretty much nothing the far side of the pitch like that. You see, it's a good distance out here. We're talking a good 40 metres out from the goal, just to the left of the goal here, and it's going to be their centre forward that has kicked their free so far, Éanna McCormick on Carrua, who's going to kick this. He's 2 points to his name so far. He's going to kick this right footed, and they're saying it's going wide, and it looks like it is gone wide. A Galway hand just tried to help it on its way there, but it is wide, and well, was some good work there from Galway point of view. And Galway just warming up a substitute there. We just have number 15 just down the sideline here beside us. It's Shane O'Donnell. Shane was supposed to start from the Clonborough club. Shane was Earl O'Sullivan replaced Shane, but Shane is going to get some time on the pitch, and he's going to have a chance to have an impact on this game, where the kick out comes out here to the number 19, David Wynn for Roscommon. He takes on this ball, gives it another substitute. That's Ina Crawley from the Aero Club. They come past the halfway line there. The ball is loose. It's just pinging around there on the ground. Galway just a little dink, gets that ball up into his hands. Galway defender comes forward. This is the number 6 with the ball. Carl Sweeney, get the ball off. And it looks like the referee says yes. The number 19, David Wynn, I think, went down on that ball, but illegally so. And the referee has indicated that it's going to be a free here. It's going to be a free on the 45-yard line, just inside the Roscommon, the Roscommon half. And it's going to be number 21 to take this. It's going to be Earl O'Sullivan is going to take this. He's looking probably to go short here. He's looking behind him. He's looking across the pitch. He's looking to go short here just to see what he can do, but no other option. He puts it in there. It's outside the boot. Do well now to stay in there. Do well to keep that in. Right down along the inside. And that looks like it's gone out over the sideline there. And it was just screwed off the outside of the boot there into the full forward. The full forward, Owen Tinning there, who has a goal to his name in the first half, but even he couldn't keep that in. It just seemed to be going out once it left the boot of the substitute. And Galway getting their substitute in now. It's number 15, as we had said, Shane O'Donnell, who didn't start, but he's getting a chance to get in there now. And we're just looking to see who's going to make way there. There seems to be a substitute. The full forward is going out to wing forward. And we're just changing this. I think we're looking at the number 10 coming off there. And that number 10 for Galway, who's making way, is Ryan Monaghan. So Ryan Monaghan makes way. And we have Shane O'Donnell, who's come on there. So Ryan, with 1 point to his name from Uachtarard, put in a great shift there. Has a point to his name and can be happy with his efforts today, but the play continues. And that switch that was made there, number 14 out to midfield, nearly gets on the ball, but leaves it off to Donald O'Shea. Donald O'Shea saw it till not the car, plays that ball deep into the forward line. It could be the cornerback or the number 19 who is playing cornerback for Roscommon that gets that ball, David Wynn. And David Wynn does very well there. Bit of a lull there in the play call. How do you see things going at the moment?
Yeah, I suppose Roscommon started really well here at the half, 7.5 minutes gone, but Galway definitely have taken on the game here. I have to say it's a really enjoyable game. Both teams attacking wise are doing really well. I suppose not an overly defensive game. Both teams are trying to play fast, open football. The conditions probably aren't as slippy as they were in the first half, and it's turning into a nice open game.
So we see a free there for Roscommon as the number 15. It was James Fitzpatrick from the Oran club who was fouled there, and that allows them to float the ball deep into the full back line there. It's Roscommon that win that. It's their full forward that wins it. He lays that out. There could be a shot here, and there is a shot, and that's a point for Roscommon. It's the number 13 who actually won that free way out the pitch there. It's Owen Derwin from St. Bridget's club. He actually won that free, got up very, very quickly. That somebody else take it. The ball was played into the full forward. Full forward plays it out to him again. He's on the ball there, and he pops it over the bar. That's for his second point of the day for the St. Bridget's man. But it's Galway now that are trying to work this ball out of defence. They have to go back to their keeper. They bring it right back to Conor Carroll. We've 8.5 minutes gone in this game. Very, very enjoyable final, the Ted Webb Cup here in the GA Centre here in Bacon. And the ball is played forward to centre forward for Galway. Centre forward Galway, Éanna McCormick. Carrua club. Éanna doesn't win that ball, and Roscommon just seem to be kind of just the momentum has changed a little bit here to the men in the yellow jerseys, and that's a good direct ball, and that's played right into the corner there. And I think it's the number 13 again who has that. He just takes on his man, just skins his man there. No, it's the number 15, the opposite side, the other corner, plays it into a midfielder. This could be good from Roscommon point of view. They could get a shot off here, but no, the Roscommon man is grounded, and Cahill, I think that's good play from Roscommon. Very quick ball into the corner.
Yeah, James Fitzpatrick took the ball, and I suppose it's the first time we've seen Darren Murray come in there. He's 6'3", came winning the ball. Then Liam Mornsby coming off him, and he was taken down. So probably a real scoreable free here for Shankin, yeah.
Absolutely, Roscommon here. Just look at the score there again. It's Roscommon 1 goal and 8 points, and it's Galway 2-7. So this point will really bring them back in it. And it's the big midfield that's going to take this. Shane Conan is going to take this from the St. Bridget's club, right-footed. He's going to take this, and that looks good, and that's over the bar, and that's a good score now, and brings them right back in it. Shane with that point, he's first of the day, and that brings them right back in it here. We just have a point between the two teams. I look up there, 1-9 to 2-7, and it really is in the melting pot now. Roscommon did start the first 10 minutes, the first half. They seemed to be bossing things, and then for the 20 minutes, the first half, it was Galway, and Galway started brightly with that goal. So it's just ebbed and flowed. It's back and over here, back and over Roscommon, maybe the last couple of scores, but the way this game is going, you can't take your eyes off it for a second, and the momentum just flows again. It's Roscommon that have the ball here, plays that little ball in there, little dink into the corner forward, number 15, James Fitzpatrick got that out, plays that ball off to the substitute, Enda Crawley. Feeds that ball in, and that's another free, and I think it's maybe Galway's discipline here. They're getting the men back here, and maybe there's times there where they have men around. They had 2 or 3 men around the attacker there, Cahill, and maybe it was just a chance just to stand up.
Yeah, James Fitzpatrick, he won that ball initially, gave it and went again. He's causing the Galway backline all sorts of trouble. This free here from maybe about 30 yards out, Shane Kenyan lined it up. He's quite a good free taker off the ground from what I've seen of him. So I'd be expecting him to put it over the bar here. Just drifts right to the side. I suppose the game is quite evenly balanced here at the moment, and Galway do deserve the 2-point lead. Yeah,
just why all that was happening there, I think we had a yellow card there for Sean Black, the cornerback for Galway, Clifton. They come from the Clifton club. He just got picked up a yellow there for his trouble and away that free. But it's Galway that have the ball, just coming past the 45-yard line, far side of the pitch here. This is better from a Galway point of view. They need they need something here. They've just kind of gone out of the game a little bit, even though it's still 2-7 to Galway. They are in the lead, 1 goal and 9 points to the men from Roscommon. The linesman just puts up his flag there. I just thought he was flagging there for a sideline ball, but we're way away from the action this side here. Now we're opposite side of the pitch, and it's the play continues with Galway. Galway going to spread the ball here over to the middle here. Roscommon getting men back. Galway not making the yards here, but the referee said he just left the hands in there. I think with the big number 9 there was Shane Conan there, who probably just left his hand in there. A bit over eager in the tackle there, but forcing Galway back all the time. There's nothing being given easy here. There's a long ball in outside the boot, looking for the foot forward that has come roaming out the pitch, Jason Dory, but he's back in there. He feeds the ball out there to Irla. Irla lays that ball off, and there's a shot coming in from the corner forward here, and that looks good, and that's number 15 there. That's James Fitzpatrick, but that's some good interplay there, Cahill, from Galway.
Yeah, and again, it was Paul Kelly, the midfielder there. He's having an influence on the game himself, and Shane Kenyan are having a great battle there in the middle of the field. Put a great ball into Owen Tinney, who got it out to Shane O'Donnell, and they worked a really nice score there. But I suppose the battle here in the middle of the field is seesawing all the time, and it's ultimately affecting what's happening in the game.
Yes, back and over here, just as I said, you can't take your eyes off this. The centre back from Galway coming through the middle. There could be a goal chance on here. There could be a goal here, but just looking at this again, the referee is saying it's going to be a free out. Yes, there was a very much a goal chance there on, but it's going to be a free out. It's going to be Roscommon that are going to build here again. Right down the corner of the pitch there. And it's number 21 that's coming through there. Cawley, a big man there. He shoves his man off. Both number 21s there marking each other. Gives that ball into number 11. Robbie, Liam Ormsby off the outside of the boat. The corner forward here who's been very prominent for Roscommon. He's going to take this onto his left foot, but he doesn't get across. It's going to be a free there again. That's James Fitzpatrick from the Oran Club. And they're very good from James. I think he's about 3 points so far today. And just took the ball into contact and looked for the free.
Yeah, James Fitzpatrick, he's looked very lively there this evening. He's probably the best forward on show here this evening, and he has scored 3 points from play, as you said, and he's definitely won 3, if not 4 points so far. So Galway really need to get to grips with him. You'd expect a point here and bring it back to a 1-point game.
Yeah, so we're looking at this, and it's back to the free taker again for Shane Conan, who's had a mix. He has one from a free there, but he just missed the one there just a minute ago. And he pops that over, and that's over the bar. But you'd expect him to put that over, and that's over the bar. So Shane Conan, another point for Shane from a free. have an impact from play, but also have an impact from frees here. They look at the scoreboard here. It's 1 goal and 10 points to 2-8, so it's a point in this game. And as the sunlight says, the sun has really gone down here. It is a dark evening, but the floodlights make it an unbelievable playing surface here. It's wet, but the pitch is in great condition here in the GA Centre. And Galway take that ball on past the halfway line. Galway coming with numbers here. Play it into the corner forward. Corner forward has it. Owen Derwin. Owen Derwin is met with a hefty challenge there. The referee says play on. Galway aren't happy with that. They're looking with their hands here, but it's the referee's opinion that counts, and that's all that counts here at the end of the day. They're going to let their feelings be known, but it's Roscommon that have the ball. There's no free given. Roscommon, they're going to take this ball on right down into the corner. They give that to their number 23 that's there, number 23, and that's Fergus Lennon that's come on, Clonagh Gael club. Fergus plays that ball inside again to the very diminutive figure of number 15, and that's James Fitzpatrick from Oran Club. But I'm not sure, Carl, did you see much of that? Was there a free there, do you think?
Yeah, I thought Galway were very unlucky not to get a free there. I thought it was a push in the back and got a turnover then. And it's ended up here. They turned the ball over. The Galway defensive turned the ball over, and they'll be on the attack here now.
So it's going to be another free there. We're just looking at this here from a Galway point of view. It's going to be the number 11 who's taking a lot of frees. Éanna McCormick from Ancarua club. Éanna, no, he doesn't fancy it this time. Plays it out, takes it again himself. He's going to take this on. He's taken on past the halfway line, and Galway on the attack here. They've got numbers again here. The centre back who's been very good at coming forward all day long, Cathal Sweeney. Cathal Sweeney takes us into tackle, but he's met with a yellow wall. Two of the big Roscommon men. The number 9 there, Conan, gets that ball, and he says, thus far shall thou go and no further. And Roscommon are on the attack here again. This game is just end to end, ebbing and flowing. Hard to know who's going to take this game, but this ball is into the corner forward here again for Roscommon. Owen Doran, St. Bridget's club, who's very impressive. Owen has the ball there. Let's go. This time it's going to be a free out. Referee waves a free out just when Roscommon looking very dangerous. Galway have to build again. Back to the drawing board. Can Galway get something out of this? They're under a lot of pressure here. 2 goals and 8 points to Galway. It's Roscommon 1 goal and 10. Just 1 point in this game. Hefty challenge comes in there, but Galway man rides that challenge and takes the ball on, and this is good from the Galway number 9. Galway number 9, Aidan Halloran. Aidan takes on his man, and the referee is just, he's held that back. Galway supporters or the Galway mentors just aren't happy with that. They felt he should let the play go, but in all fairness, he had the whistle blown after the foul, when the foul was committed. So he had no alternative but to give the free. This is going to allow Galway. They won't shoot direct from this. They'll possibly look to play it short. It's the centre forward for Galway. It's Éanna McCormick. No, it's number 13 that has the ball, in front of me. It's Oisin Gormley who has the ball from the Barna club, and he goes short as I predicted. He was well out the pitch there, but the Galway are going right back out. They're back out to their halfway line. It's their centre back that has the ball. He thinks that in outside the boot, right footed across the far side of the pitch, and it's the number 14 over there who's come roaming out the pitch to win ball. Such has been the ferocity of the Roscommon attack in there, or their offence in there. They have to come out the ball, Galway, to win that, and it's the number 22 that has that, cuts inside his man. This looks good for him. Can he recycle the ball out? Can Galway get a shot off here? Number 13, and it's left footed and just goes to the right and wide, and that's a wide for, and that's Oisin Gormley, Barna club. Oisin has a goal and 2 points to his name, and he just backed himself there to put it over the bar, but Galway got themselves into good position, had patience there, but they didn't get the score they needed, and they just can't shake off this Roscommon team, and them scores might prove vital at the end, because Roscommon win this ball again from the kick out, and they're going to build and they're going to come again. They sense that, there's only a point in this game and there's everything to play for. Final of the Webb Cup Final here, and this is a great crowd here, as you can see down there under the scoreboard, far side of the pitch as well. Number 24, Enda Cawley coming forward there, big man, lays it off to centre forward. Roscommon are going to try and get on. Roscommon, he's left footed. He just played a little dink ball in, a loose pass in there. Galway, they're going to come out with that ball, and it's Donal O'Shea that I think is the far side with the ball, and he lays it off to midfielder Paul Kelly, who was very good in the first half, gone out of it a little bit in the second half, but he has that ball, and this has just been turned over again by Roscommon. There's no stopping in this game. It's just turnover after turnover. Ball is played into the full forward. This is better from Roscommon. He takes on his man. He's going to take a shot on there, and that's an excellent score. And we're looking at that man again, James Fitzpatrick. Carl, I don't know about you, but he's been one of the best players on show here today.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. He's been man of the match so far for me. He's every ball that's been put into him, it doesn't matter what sort of ball, high or low or either side of him, he's getting on it. He's scored, I think, 2 with his right and 2 with his left from play. Like, you can't ask him for more than that.
Fantastic thing to see from a young footballer to be able to score off the left and right, and every time he gets the ball he's one thing on his mind: take on his man and take on the shot, and he's been excellent here today. So he has. That's James Fitzpatrick from the Oran Club. But meanwhile, back we have it again, and you believe it, we're talking about Roscommon score, but it's Galway that have the ball deep in the Roscommon half again. It's their full forward, number 14 out the pitch, Owen Tinney. Owen's going to take this on, thinks a little ball inside. There could be something happening here from a Galway point of view. Can they get a shot off here under serious pressure? That's a great block. That's the number 7 there for Roscommon, Jack Lohan. They're the type of blocks that really get the crowd to their feet there and turn over possession here. And if Roscommon could get a score here after that great bit of defending here, we could really have a game on here. Roscommon past the halfway line, plays the ball in deep into the corner forward, into the number 23 that has the ball in there, Fergus Lennon. Fergus Lennon didn't start, but he's trying to make an impact on this game, and it's going to be a free out. And I don't know about you, Carl, but that block there was one of the best pieces of skill we've seen here this evening.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, Jack Lohan really put his body on the line there and got it. I suppose the game's really in the melting pot now. It's the first time I think it's been level since the start of the game. I know the wasteful pass there, but it's really heated up here now, and it's a really enjoyable game.
Absolutely, we're just looking at the clock here. There's 20 minutes gone in this half, and it's Roscommon there on the attack again. It's their corner forward. It's number 15, James Fitzpatrick. James Fitzpatrick takes that and he puts that over the bar. And James Fitzpatrick, he has just popped that over the bar. What a great score. We've been talking about him all game. Carl has already marked him down nearly for man of the match, but Carl, fantastic score.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Like, and his marker there, like, is all over him. Like, he's doing really well too. Like, you know, James Fitzpatrick is playing unbelievable. That's with the opposite foot again. So I think that's 3 with the right and 2 with the left.
Absolutely, that's great stuff from the man from the Oran Club here. Should be very proud of him here. He's having a great game here this evening. And it's back here with the wing back, Jack Lohan, with that great block there just a second ago. Jack Lohan comes past about 40 yards out from the Galway goal. Little dink of a pass in there from the centre forward, from Liam Ormsby, from the captain. Plays that in, finds that man from Oran again, the danger man that Roscommon go to every time, and they feed that out. They're just being patient here, but Galway are getting men back here. They sense danger, they sense this game could be moving away from them. There's a kick there, and outside the boot. That's a fantastic score. Just checking, that's a fantastic score. That's Owen Derwin, the far side of the pitch, and that's just brilliant. I think that's his 3rd, if I'm right, of the day, the St. Bridget's man. And as if to say, the number 15, Anthony, you can do, I can do better. But that's the 2 corner forwards who have what I make out 8 points between them, and that's some great score from Roscommon, and this brings them on here. We've 22 minutes on the clock here. Galway just sensed that it's the first time there's been a bit of daylight between the two teams from a Roscommon point of view since maybe the first 10 minutes. As Roscommon, they're in the ascendancy here. Galway 2 goals and 8 points. Roscommon 1 goal and 13, and it's the number 21 Crawley again, the big man who's won that free and allows Roscommon to just come back into it again. Roscommon not going to be in a hurry. They're going to play the ball right back to come forward. Dangerous play maybe. They should look to go forward with that ball, but the referee says it's going to be a free, and we have 22 minutes going into the 23rd minute here. The game is really in the melting pot. 2 goals and 8 points to Galway. 113 to Roscommon. That ball is dinked right inside to the danger man again. The danger man who has the ball there with that 2 humps. He seems to get away with it, 3 or 4. He has fashioned another free there, James Fitzpatrick. But God, he is the go-to man. He's the guy they look to every time.
Yeah, I think Galway don't have any answer from there. Like, he's winning ball, he's twisting and turning, and they've tried a number of different markers on him now, which isn't easy for the Galway lads. But I suppose it's still very much in the mix here. There's 2 points in the game. There's 6 minutes left. Galway were on top there for a good while in the middle, and maybe missed 1 or 2 scored, but chances down here in Roscommon. Just maybe the last 3 or 4 minutes have got on top of Smollett in the middle of the field. So that's a point there from Shane Kenyan. I think that puts 3 points in it now.
Yes, 3 points in at a pivotal time in the game. As we said, there's about 6 minutes left, 6.5 minutes left in this game, and that's Shane with his 3rd point from a free. And a pivotal time, it puts 3. It puts a bit of daylight from Roscommon point of view. It's a long time since the first maybe 5 or 10 minutes when they were up by a couple of points. Galway have led for most of the game here, but Roscommon now are gone 3 points ahead, and they're looking good here at this stage. 23.5 minutes gone. They have the ball, the far side of the pitch, a place they'd want the pitch. They want to be deep inside the Galway half of this time, trying to fashion another score. They will put maybe a little bit more daylight between the teams, because there's 3 points in at a goal, but the little dink of a ball in again to their danger man, takes that shot, across the face of the goal, and again it's the number 15, James Fitzpatrick. They dinked the little ball into him, and Carl, it could have been curtains here for Galway.
Yeah, again, James Fitzpatrick's just making unbelievable runs in there. He's very hard to nail down. But there's still only 3 points in this, and Galway are still playing quite well. They got in for a couple of goal chances in the first half, and this game is far from over.
Absolutely, you know, this game is just ebbed and flowed. Every time we thought Galway on top, then Roscommon came back and vice versa. And as Carl rightly says, Galway have got 2 goals there. There's only 3 points in it. We know this Galway team can get goals here, so we're just wondering, you know, this game is not done and dusted by any matter of means. We've just over 5 minutes left in this game here. The crowd really getting behind the 2 teams. Roscommon are really attacking there, as I'm just past a food voucher there. Food is the furthest thing from my mind here with 5 minutes left here. The Connacht GA are looking after us here. We might get a bit of food here at the end of this, but I tell you, we'll wait to the end of this game certainly before we chuck into our tea and sandwiches. And it's just Galway that have the ball here, but they're being harried and hassled every time to try and get out of their half. And that's their corner forward. That's the number 13. That's Oisin Gormley, who had to come back into the half back line before he could get the ball and trying to get it up there. But Roscommon are making them earn every single yard, every single inch. Roscommon are making them earn here. But Galway need a score. They're out of this game. They're 3 points down. They need a score here. They're going to take this on. Right footed. That looks like it's just gone to the left and wide. That's wide, and just when Galway needed a score there. We're just looking at the clock here, Carl. That could be a vital. They just needed something to get them back into this with 3 points and maybe just 3 minutes.
Yeah, I suppose that was their main players there coming back into it. Donald O'Shea, who's been quite influential today, and Paul Kelly, who ultimately took the shot. They probably need a score here to settle them, but as you said, there's 4.5 minutes left here, and Galway are starting to get a small bit of leeway back into this game here, and Roscommon put the ball out over the end line again here. So if Galway can get a score, they're still well in this game.
Yeah, plenty of time here, you know, if they got a score now quite soon. Be looking at that. We're just looking down the line here, and that's going to be, I think that's going to be a Roscommon ball there, and it's coming down here down the sideline. So Roscommon have the ball, but it's deep inside their own half, and there's pressure being put on the ball there. The ball spills loose. Roscommon man that has it, number 21, who's seen a lot of the ball, Enda Crawley. Enda has been very good in this game since he came on as a substitute. But it's Roscommon that are going to build the ball, but they think they'll go on there. But it's a Galway centre back who's been excellent throughout. Cathal Sweeney out in front of his man. He's going to take this on. We know he likes to run forward. And he looks at the referee as if to say, why didn't you let me go there? There's only a couple of minutes left, and you know, he had his sights set on goal. He certainly maybe he had an argument to say that he should have been let go there, you know.
Yeah, number 6 there, Cathal Sweeney, has been very, very good today. He's actually a grandson of the late John Morley from Mayo. So Galway are through here. Probably Galway redeemed the ball here, number 13, and Roscommon win the ball back.
Again, it's just a loose pass. Just Galway, just not getting the end. It's Oisin Gormley there, the loose pass. Roscommon clean up that there, but again, there looked to be a chance. Just goes to show this game isn't done and dusted. 3 minutes left here. Roscommon on the attack here. If they got the next score here to put 4 between it, with 3 minutes left, it would be a big score here. Just coming towards the end of this game. Roscommon, they're content not to lose the ball. Dink that across to Cawley. Cawley seems to be available to get the ball every single time in the second half. Little ball in there, but just lose the footing here because it is very greasy conditions here. And the full forward Roscommon just lost his footing there, and that's a good ball out there. Number 13 again for Galway coming back. Oisin Gormley foraging, looking for the ball, trying to get something happening from Galway point of view here. They need a score. Oisin with the ball again, brings it across the halfway line, dinks a little ball inside there, and there's going to be a little battle on here, but it's a number 15 or number 6 that has the ball. He's way up in a very advanced position like that. He's pushed to the ground. There's no free given. It's back to a Galway man there. Can they get a shot off? They need a score here. Need a score, but that looks like it's going to go. And it's a wide ball. It's a wide ball. And there wouldn't have been much in that, Cathal, I think.
No, I thought that was over myself with the umpire's signal wide there. Probably Galway unlucky not to get a free there, and another probably a chance wasted there. That's 2 chances now, and they probably should be back to a point. They've definitely got on top here the last 4 or 5 minutes, and we're back probably about a minute and a half left in the game now. So you're probably looking at they're nearly going to have to get a goal now to salvage a draw.
Yeah, they had the chances there for the last few minutes, and there's a couple more changes coming in there. Number 20, Shane O'Neill from the Ballymena club is coming in for Roscommon, and we're just going to see if there's another change there, and just see who's coming off there at the moment. There's a change to number 13, is it, that's coming off? Yes, I think it's number 13 that we have coming off there. So Owen Derwin from the St. Bridget's Club is coming off there. Owen coming off there. He's 3 points to his name, so he's had a good evening. But it's Owen that comes off there. The change is made. Number 24 is going to see a bit of the action here. We've about a minute left here, and surely Galway have to go for a goal here. But it's Roscommon that win that ball, and it's Jack Lohan with the ball. St. Dominic's Club taking that across the halfway line. Gives it to the substitute that's coming on. Number 24 on his back. That's Shane O'Neill. Shane O'Neill takes that ball in, gives it into the danger man. Danger man's being shepherded this time by the Galway defence. The Galway full back there is hanging out of him. It's Owen Geraghty, Owen Moore-Murray. He's hanging out of him, but he still has the ball. And this is going to be probably a free. No, Galway turn this over, and it could be last chance saloon. There's 30 seconds left here. Galway 3 points down, bringing the ball past the halfway line. Can Roscommon get in on that? And that's a good turnover from Roscommon point of view here, because they sensed there was danger. There's only seconds left in this game. Roscommon 3 points up. Ted Webb final. The ball goes right in. The shout in is to keep the ball at all case. James Fitzpatrick from the Oran Club has the ball deep in the corner there, but it's Galway that have it. It looks like it's going to be all over with time here. 10 seconds left here. Galway, this could be last throw of the dice. They need to get the ball up there. It's Paul Kelly with the ball. The big man around the midfield gives it to his midfield partner, but Galway needs to move this ball. They need to get it in front of the goal. This is surely the last chance. Galway here, 3 points down here. Can they fashion a goal from somewhere here? Can they have a shot here? Goal! Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal! What a goal! What a goal! Fantastic goal from Galway. We thought it was dead and buried. We thought it was all over. We said they had to get a goal. What a goal. What a goal, Colin.
Yeah, brilliant goal there. Paul Kelly got the ball onto Aidan O'Halloran, and Aidan O'Halloran this evening, anytime he's been in the game and ran at Roscommon, they've been in serious trouble. And it was a brilliant finish off the left peg there. And I think we're back to level here now, and time up. We're a minute into injury time. So it's up to the discretion of the referee now at this stage.
Discretion of the referee, but what a finish there. We said Galway had to go for goals. We didn't think they'd get a goal. We said they had to get the ball in there, and they did exactly what we told them to, at back of the net. But it's a level match here now. And can Galway sneak this? It was all dead and buried a minute ago. Can Galway sneak this? The Galway full forward. He's going in. Can he get a shot off? This will be the winning of the game if he get a shot off here. Can Galway win this? This looks good. It's over the bar. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. A score there. I think it's a 15. No, Shane O'Donnell from the Clonborough Club, I think it was, that popped that over the bar. Didn't start here. He had a point to his name. Came on as a substitute there at half time. And this looks like Galway have won this. Can you believe this, Carl?
Well, we had said it like Galway had taken over the last 5 minutes, and they had a couple of chances there which they missed. We thought we had rooted. We had mentioned that they needed a goal. Roscommon are on the attack here again. Number 17, Colin Moran from the Strokestown Club, going through the hallway. Oh,
that's a big hit that came in there. The referee let it go. I thought he might have given a free there, but it's Galway that will come out with this ball. It's a free to Galway. It's the number 12 that's back there. It's Donal O'Shea from Salton Knocknacara Club. What a turnaround this game. We kept saying this game just ebbed and flowed back and over. What a turnaround. We said a goal was needed. A goal came. Point came there. And just look at the referee. Surely, Carl, the time is up. We've got 32 minutes played there. Is he going to let much more go?
I suppose there's been a lot of substitutions. There can't be any more than 30 seconds left now at this stage. Brilliant attack there from Colin Moran going through the middle, and there probably was Roscommon to the left of us here were questioning was it a free, but they got it out, and it was definitely a free to Galway then on the opposite side.
Yeah, Galway playing with the ball dangerously back across their own goal. There's a loose ball here. There could be a point. There's only a point in this. Roscommon can fashion a score here. Oh, it's a free out. And I know that a lot of Roscommon people around me here, and they disagree with that. It just seemed like Galway played a loose pass across, and there could have been a free in, or certainly a chance for Roscommon, but the referee blew. It's going to be a free out there. And it looks like this could be the last play. And that's it. That's it, game over, and it's going to be a 1 point win, 3-9 to 114. What a game we had here, ebbed and flowed. The first 10 or 15 minutes, it looked like Roscommon were the stronger team. Galway really came into it. Roscommon dominated the second half, really, Carl, and only for that last minute goal there like that, even though I'm not saying Galway weren't worthy winners, but Roscommon were robbed there in the end.
Yeah, I suppose, but Galway had different periods in the game, and they got the 2 goals in the first half. They were really good goals. I suppose it was over and back the whole way. It was, I suppose, a 1 point game is probably the way it was, and I suppose at the end we had mentioned they'd missed before they got the goal and the point to bring it back. They had missed 2 good point scoring chances before that. So I suppose looking on the laws of average, I suppose Roscommon here, I think they should have had a free or 2 here coming towards the end to level up the game. But I suppose on the laws of average, Galway were quite good on the evening.
We're Absolutely. When I say they were robbed, like they were absolutely, it was purely a 50-50 game, and Galway well deserving. But I suppose just when you have last minute of the game, the time nearly up, and Galway looking for a goal, and they rifled it in the back of net. What a great game, a great advertisement football. And Connacht football, we know we have Mayo in a week's time, and Connacht football is in a very good place. We're looking at the Webb Cup here. If there's ever indication of where Connacht football is, fantastic game here this evening. But final score here from the GA Centre is 3 goals and 9 points to Galway, the winners, and Roscommon 1 goal and 14 points.